Roman Reigns made his long-awaited return to WWE recently at SummerSlam. Big question is, what is next for Roman, and is it Bloodline Civil War?
I think he has a few things to get off his chest. I think one of them is Bloodline Civil War. I don't think you put Roman into the title pictures just yet. Not just yet. You let him do what he's doing with the Bloodline Civil War because you know with Roman he's not going to be on TV all the time anyway. So let him do what he is doing with the Civil War and whatever happens with that. Then build up to that title shot with Cody or whoever has the belt at that point, and either give it to him or let him bow gracefully. I think they're gonna give it to him again. That's just me, but but no, like I think the best case scenario, him and Solo, or Bloodline Civil War. Like but I think they might take a back depending on how hurt Jacob is. I think that might put a damper on things.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was look. If I was to book this, don't give me a pay-per-view match with Solo with Roman. It's gonna
Yeah,
happen,
yeah,
but
of course.
but Triple H, look at me. Look, I got you, King, the King of Kings. I got you. Here's what you do: you give us a bad blood. Let's say Jacob, knock on wood, is healthy and this will work. Like some people are claiming it is. You give me Jacob and Roman a bad blood. Because that's
Right.
the match everyone wants to see. That's
Oh yeah, that's the match we
that's the
want to
match.
see.
All right, and then here's what you do. All right, if you want to have the one-on-one match, you can give us the one-on-one. Give us the one-on-one match. Do it on the premiere episode of SmackDown on USA. Pop your little rating. Have Roman wrestle. It worked. Look, business, baby, business. Think
Money,
about the business,
you know.
and then you really want to have Roman go through the ringer? Make him face the entire Bloodline elimination handicap match at whatever the next pay-per-view is in between Bad Blood and Survivor Series, or if there is one. I don't know if there's not one. Don't force it. But you do that, and then War Games. Give me Sami Zayn, Jimmy, Jay, Roman versus Solo versus Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tongaloa. And at the end, Trevor, as the bloodline, the original bloodline, is about to win, if you smell,
Exactly.
as The Rock is cooking, the final boss, baby. The
Yes.
final
He
boss
said he's coming
comes
back
out.
too.
Bro, I'm telling you, hey, man. Look, tell me when I'm telling lies. Hey,
Okay.
tell me what that wouldn't
I
be heat.
mean, dude, we have booked many wrestling events at this point. So
If I had it,
and
if I had
got
the
no
money,
money for
Trevor,
it, which is
we, we,
just
we would
dumb.
be we would be the best bookers in all of wrestling.
Dude, like
If Tony, look, Tony, give me a small loan of $1 billion. I got you, King. I'll make you another
that's dude,
successful company.
I'll book every
A small
I'll
loan.
book that women's division like it should be booked.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. But look, Roman's return is obviously big. Like the other thing we need to talk about with that is like, bro, the energy that Roman came out with was
Man, dude,
insane.
crazy man. Like they tore the roof down. I thought they tore the roof down with LA Knight, and they did, but they tore it completely down with Roman Reigns. Those are the two biggest pops of the night, honestly.
I think like it's crazy, Trevor, to think like that moment at SummerSlam is like a historic moment. Like when you really think about it, because it's the culmination of like 10 years, the past 10 years of Roman's career, like from 2014 till now as a singles act, right? We've been waiting for him to get over as a face, a genuine baby face, and it finally happened. And it like
Crazy.
it was like it genuinely, like people can say what they want, like the reason why people were booing Roman is not because they hated Roman or whatever. They hated what Roman represented because it was boring white meat babyface that the company's shoving down your throat because they want to. It wasn't
Yep.
because you weren't invested in the character. And I think like this specific moment was like finally they gave us the Roman Reigns we've been waiting for, asking
Yep.
for a decade, and you saw the reaction. The people love him, and
Yep.
like
They absolutely do.
we, you and I both been on this journey with Roman Reigns. Like you and I both always said like we like Roman, but it's like
Yeah, we
do
do.
something with him, right? And
What SummerSlam was that? Was it SummerSlam with John Cena that when we were watching that Dewdrop and we were like, acknowledge him.
no, a lot of people were like acknowledge him, and I was like, but like no, but like seriously, even then, but that was like when he was still like
Yeah,
turning a wheel in the character.
absolutely. Yeah,
But like before that, like I mean, if you just look at like the halfway point, like 5 years ago, it was the worst moment of his career when Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler are throwing dog food on him on SmackDown.
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, horrible. I mean, and think about where we got in this. We could have had this. We could have had this like 7, 8 years ago, but
Yeah, we could have. They could have did it
but they
the
never changed
beginning.
course.
He's always had it. He's always had it. Roman Reigns has always been a great talent, always. But no one's ever pushed him. No one's ever utilized his gifts. Now he's never been the the greatest on the mic, but he's good on the mic, and it works. It works for him. Like to me, that was his weakest spot side, but no one ever pushed him to get more out of him.
It don't matter though. He's got that aura. When he walks into a room, it's like, bro, he's like Super Saiyan.
Exactly.
He's glow. He's KO Ken
Oh,
times 10.
absolutely.
He's the
Now, I mean, before he walked in the room, people were like, it's Roman Reigns, boo,
Durner, Durner,
They only
Durner.
gave a damn when he was back with the Shield.
It's crazy though. It's crazy. I mean, man, it's just it was cool. Like I was happy both as like a fan watching the product, but also as like
Right.
a yeah, like a fan of like Joe Anuai, like the guy, like the man, right? I was like, man, that's really cool to see, because like even
He's
him,
been through so much, man.
like he knows he's got it like that, like he knows, right?
He cried
But
when he
even
went to the back.
I feel like there's definitely like a part of him that when he came out to that specific ovation, he like he was like, yes, like
That's gotta be an interesting feeling though. When you walk, when you're that big of a name in anything you do, sport, any sport, whatever. Like you're that big of a name, and people actually like cheer for you to come back. Like when Edge came back, like you saw his face, he did not believe that. He was like, "Wow!" Like I mean, it's one of those things. Like, like I can't imagine how he felt, but I will say his face. He has a hell of a poker face because he hit his emotions pretty well.
yeah. I mean, no, he was like and it also added to that aura that he had, because you were like, oh,
Yeah.
he's so cool, like
Yep.
man. Shout out to
He gets
Roman
in
though,
that ring.
man.
Ooh,
That
ah!
was the loudest ooh of all time too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. He had to be extra loud, yeah.
Hey man, he made Cody look like an afterthought though.
Kind of did. He definitely kind of did. But I did like the fact that both of them like looked at each other like, yeah, I know you. You know me.
That match is gonna happen. That rubber match is gonna happen at some point.
It is. It is definitely what happened.